So, ladies and gentlemen, I think all of us who've been out there, it's been a punishingly hot day on the second day of the dressage for the Mitsubishi Motors Badminton Horse Trials, and in first place from two-time Ruth Edge, a very familiar face here. Ruth, can you just tell us the test that you did today?
2 times a day, he was on great form, and certainly belies his 17 years. He has had a really good preparation run up to Badminton. He ran well in Fontainebleau last month, and I was hoping that I'd produce the goods today. I think everybody expects me to, so that sort of makes you think, well, you mustn't let anybody down, and he 2 times certainly did his best today, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
I hope I'm not being indiscreet, but you've shown this very professional confidence, and you've had a chance to look at the course. How do you feel about it?
I think Hugh Thomas has presented us with a great course. The ground is fantastic, and you can certainly see the routes and lines that you're meant to take and how it will all ride, but whether we can achieve that tomorrow is a different thing. But I think the course looks great, and you could just make a mistake anywhere, but the design of the fences and the distances all really work well, I think.
With your approach to the test today, was there anything that was particularly pleasing about what you did out there in the dressage arena?
I had a really good start, and I think that's really important to they start off with good marks and then they maybe forgive you the odd wee mistake. But I certainly had a really good start, and he was really good in his counter and his changes at the end, and he finished really well too. I had a couple of little mistakes in the middle, but the rest of his work was so good that he was allowed that.
Were you looking like you were having to work quite hard to contain him?
He was a little hot today, but I think that led him to produce his really good work, and they've got to be nearly on the edge to be the best that they can. And with him being a bit older, I haven't worked him much this week at all. He probably hasn't even had an hour's dressage schooling all week, and I think that's kept him fresh and kept him good in his body, and he went in there feeling really well. And yes, there were a couple of tense-ish moments, but it helped produce the movement and the flamboyancy that he had throughout the rest of the test.
Piggy was asking, it looked like a flawless round. There were just 2 areas where she was picking up on, which was the rein back and the early change. Was that something that you were very aware of?
Yeah, I knew we'd lost some marks there, but I didn't want to upset him or let him realise that he's making a mistake. I just went with him, and then he settled again very quickly.
Okay, if you've got any more questions, I'm going to move on to in second place. If you pass the microphone over. Still there, splendid in the dresser. She stayed on to the bitter end, which is Piggy French. And Piggy, who was riding Jakarta today, the European silver medalist at Fontainebleau. Piggy, you got the perfect 10. I was able to see the reaction was not just you, but all the people who are around you. I mean, how much does that mean to you to be in second place, but also that perfect 10?
Well, I first realised when the crowd sort of was gasped and clapping again, and I went to the ball and saw a 10, and I'd already given him a big pat and sort of hugged him, not like I was about to cry, and when I saw that I was just like, and tears streamed down my face, and I was just like, oh, keep it together. And but the support from everybody, screaming and cheering you on was, it just feels quite emotional.
I mean, maybe a facile question, but I mean, again, with this professionalism, do you ever, take it into the reckoning you're going to go in and get a 10 somewhere along the line of dressage test?
No, definitely not. I mean, 10's not heard of very often at all in dressage, especially at Badminton, and especially the quality of the field that is at Badminton this time. It's a real honour to feel that I was in 10.
I have been doing this job for a couple of years now, and we very, very seldom get the same person sitting on that podium, after the second day of dressage. You're at Badminton, you explained yesterday the excitement. Do you think this puts any more pressure on you going around the cross country tomorrow?
I think it will do, but I'm hoping to block it all out really. I
never thought I'd be sat here on day 1, let alone day 2, so I'm just enjoying it whilst it lasts.
We were talking earlier on, I mean, you have that extra day to think about things. Have you changed any plans about routes or the cross-country course generally?
I think I'm going to go long at the corners, the final corners. I've had a look at them again and had a chat to Yogi, and having watched so many horses misread them last year, I think with him lacking a little bit of experience from having last year off, and my first Badminton, I think I'm going to play safe there, but everywhere else I plan to go straight.
So there we are, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very, very exciting day tomorrow. I know you guys are going to be extraordinarily busy. Once again, we're immensely grateful to the riders coming along and helping us all the way. And I think in this heat as well, to come along and do the interviews during the course of the day. At the end of the dressage phase of the Mitsubishi Motors Badminton Horse Trials 2011, in third place we have Collett, second place Piggy, and in the lead, Ruth. Thank you very much.